We can discuss this further with Mubashar Hasan, a Bangladesh affairs analyst, joining us from Dhaka. Hi there. It's good seeing you, Mubashar. So Rahman's return after 17 years in exile has clearly shifted the political mood. Does this fundamentally change the balance of power ahead of February's elections, you think? Or is it, again, more symbolic at this stage?
I mean, it would shift the balance of power a bit, but it's still the interim government is in power. So, what the presence of Mr. Tarique Rahman in Bangladesh mean is that we will see a much more stable Bangladesh. You know, in the past few weeks, that even though Bangladesh had entered into the election cycle, the headlines here were dominated by murder of a student activist Sharif Osman Hadi, setting fire on two of the largest newspapers in Bangladesh, the mob, and it was a mayhem. And I hope the presence of Tarique Rahman as the strong president and acting chairman of the Bangladesh's largest political party would bring much more sense of um, hope in Bangladesh's people. I would say hopefully this will steer Bangladesh towards a democratic transition.
I sincerely hope you're correct, Mubashar. I mean, with Sheikh Hasina's long rule now over and an interim government in place, do you see any risks to a credible election?
There are three challenges. Number one is the interim government needs to establish a firmer hold on managing and controlling the law and order situation, because there are always some risk of electoral violence. The murder of Sharif Osman Hadi was an example of that. He was an electoral candidate and he was campaigning. Second challenge would be to bring the voters out of their home, because Sheikh Hasina single-handedly crush the integrity of the electoral system by organizing, polls that were rigged, and we saw policemen were stuffing ballots and so forth. So she single-handedly crushed that process. I hope encouraging the voters to come out of their home and make them elect their government would be a big deal. But I hope people would come, because there are at least two generations don't know how it feels to vote for them. And the third one is to there are international criticism, but not in a strong term, but in moderate term, that why there is no Awami League.
Well, Mubashar,
So
looking
yeah.
beyond these big personalities, what are ordinary Bangladeshis, you think, most focused on right now? I have about 30 seconds left with you.
Oh, I think they're more focused on stability, rule of law, and economic opportunity, and finally, a freer society. Those are the three things they're looking for.
Mubashar Hasan, thank you so much, sir, for joining us here on the News Hour. Appreciate it.